I had lived in an efficiency apartment in a very poor part of town once in my modest youth, and I will never forget the experience of turning the light on in that apartment, to be met with the fleeting hints of innumerable insects, scurrying as rapidly as possible to escape the illuminating report of my apartment's feeble lamp. I would have to say that they were cockroaches, but the preceding 300 million years of evolution had conferred upon them the stealth and speed that simply put them beyond my examination. Such was the scene when I emerged from the subway onto the platform and into the one neighborhood that finally struck me as utterly like my childhood conception of hell. This dark and blackened and fiery topography was rendered to appear almost as if it were liquid by the darting and scuttling and whizzing and dashing and running about of hundreds of thousands of prosecuting attorneys, members of the legislative branches, judges, social workers, and other government or official functionaries. I would have to say that they too appeared to be cockroaches, but the preceding 300 million years of evolution had conferred upon them the stealth and speed that simply put them beyond my examination. But every once in a while, one would become still enough for me to see more clearly, and in much the way that a lifeless emperor moth is made to be more observable by the efforts of a lepidopterist. Only in each of these particular cases, the object was pinned down by something quite different than what a butterfly collector might use, and that difference was only in degree and not in kind. Each time, this pinning was done by the external male organ of copulation that was attached to some hideous demon. Above the plain, thousands of them flew. They were huge, dark, scaly, winged creatures, so hideous and full of death that these words cannot possibly describe even the sensation of their image. I do not have the unforgiving and discordant words that would be fitting for that miserable whole, nor can the vitality of my conception withstand the heat and weight and dark that bore down on me as well as on that place and all that was in it. All such possible representation is limited, in both writing and in reading these descriptions, by being made in the same language with which one must greet one's mother or child. And in each case, and on each ground-bound soul, the point of entry for the demon was the fundament of the sufferer, who would then be pinioned upon that blackening soil through his body and out his mouth by each demon's barbed organ. And each such rapine capture was accompanied by sounds that made the infernally horrible music of the neighborhood for thieves seem like a symphony by Bach.